Do this once and watch how your entire life begins to transform. Most people move through existence trapped in constant thought, their awareness clouded by mental noise. Their presence is scattered, their energy fragmented. They drift through life like leaves on water, barely connecting with the reality around them. They speak, but their words lack depth. They act, but their actions lack intention. They exist, but they don't truly live. But then there are those who walk in the world differently, fully awake, fully present. When they enter a space, the energy shifts. Their stillness is palpable, their awareness encompassing. Even those who don't know them can sense it. It's an unspoken clarity, a centered presence that draws others in. It's not superiority, not spiritual bypassing, just authentic being in its purest form. Peace is embodied before a single word is spoken. What's the difference? One simple practice. Do this once and watch how your entire life begins to transform forever. Here's the profound truth. Life responds to awareness, not to ignorance. No lasting peace comes from unconsciousness. This is why some people emanate peace and wisdom wherever they go, while others remain caught in endless cycles of suffering. It has nothing to do with luck or natural disposition. It's about awareness, and awareness is something you can cultivate if you understand the right approach. But what if I told you a single shift in your relationship with your mind could completely transform your experience instantly? One practice that releases you from suffering without you needing years of training. The secret, the power of non-identification, the ability to observe thoughts without becoming them. Ordinary minds are captured by every thought that appears. They rush into stories, afraid they'll miss something. They ruminate, hoping to solve problems through more thinking. Their attention scatters in 1,000 directions, seeking stability where none can be found. Instead of finding freedom, they become more entangled, and in doing so, they perpetuate their suffering. But true practitioners, they observe. They let thoughts arise and pass without attachment. They recognize the space between themselves and their thinking. They embody the wisdom that they are not their thoughts, but the awareness that perceives them. This isn't just a technique, it's liberation, one that Zen masters and enlightened beings have embodied for millennia. Think about the most centered beings you've encountered in teachings, traditions, or even in your own life. They don't identify with every passing thought. They don't react to every emotion. They don't attach to fleeting mental states. Instead, they rest in awareness, an atmosphere of clear seeing. When a thought appears, don't immediately believe it. Observe it arising. Watch its nature. Let it be without becoming it. Feel the space of consciousness from which it emerges. Then notice how it dissolves by itself. Watch how the mind naturally returns to silence. Watch how wisdom emerges from that silence. This isn't an intellectual exercise. It's the essence of Buddhist practice at its most profound. Why it works. In the Buddhist understanding, suffering comes from attachment. The most fundamental attachment is to the idea of a separate self, constantly thinking, wanting, fearing. The true nature, as Buddha discovered, isn't in the noise, but in the awareness that contains it. The awakened state doesn't need to announce itself with complexity. It's already here, already complete. The sage doesn't chase enlightenment. They simply stop obscuring what was never lost. Power comes from presence. Power comes from seeing clearly. Now think about the most awakened teachers you know, whether in Buddhist traditions, contemporary masters, or in your own experience. They all embody the same quality, spacious awareness. They never rush, they observe. They rest in the natural state. They remain unshaken amidst conditions, and that stability gives them wisdom. When you practice non-identification, you're recognizing, I am not this thought. I am the awareness in which thoughts appear. People intuitively sense this depth in you. It's why the most awakened beings don't chase spiritual experiences. They embody presence. They rest in natural mind, and the world mirrors their clarity. This practice isn't just philosophical. It's grounded in the most direct experience available to humans. Identification with thought creates suffering. Our brains evolved to solve problems, to anticipate threats, to construct a sense of self. A well-timed moment of non-identification creates space where there was contraction. It allows people to access their deeper nature, to find stillness, to recognize what has always been here. When we stop identifying with every passing thought, we discover something miraculous. People assign more value to what emerges from silence than from noise. When you speak from presence rather than pattern, your words naturally carry truth. The less you seek validation through thinking, the more wisdom flows through you. Most people think constantly. They worry. They plan. They remember. They judge. When you rest in awareness, you stand apart. Your presence becomes more authentic. Your actions become more aligned. Your words carry more truth. Compulsive thinking manifests as anxiety, confusion, and spiritual blindness. Spacious awareness reveals clarity, insight, and natural compassion. It subconsciously reveals to others that you're in touch with something real. How to apply this? Here's what I invite you to do. The next time you're caught in thought, whether it's worry about the future, regret about the past, or judgment in the present, pause. Just for a moment, don't follow the thought. Don't resist it either. Just observe it arising in consciousness. Don't flinch. Don't look away. Hold the awareness. Then sense the space in which that thought appears. Now witness the transformation. Watch how your breathing deepens naturally. Watch how your body relaxes without effort. Watch how your energy shifts from contraction to openness. Do this once and you'll touch it instantly. Do this daily and you'll never experience life the same way again. Most people will ignore this wisdom. They'll keep identifying with every thought, seeking happiness in more thinking, chasing solutions in the very mind that created their problems, and they'll keep suffering unnecessarily. But those who master non-identification, they discover freedom within conditions. They embody peace amidst chaos. They manifest wisdom without effort. The choice is yours. Try this practice today and share what you discover. If you want to explore more Buddhist wisdom for transforming your everyday experience, join our Mundane Temple community. Because this is just the beginning. Freedom is not distant. It is here. It is recognized, not achieved. And those who understand the fundamental nature of mind discover what was never actually lost. It is in every breath you take, in every sensation you experience, in the awareness that pervades all experience. Those who observe themselves observe everything. The next time you notice suffering arising, ask yourself, are you the thought, or are you the awareness in which thought appears? Non-identification is not just a practice, it is truth, a doorway, a revelation that you are already what you seek. Those who realize this realize everything. So try it today, right now, in your next moment of thinking, and when you feel the shift, when you experience the opening, when you touch the awareness that you already are, you will never be the same. Mundane Temple is a sanctuary for those seeking to awaken to their true nature. Subscribe now or continue sleepwalking through life. The liberation is yours.